see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body.
Finally, after a long silence, Jack Miller, now riding for Pramac Yamaha, made his most candid and surprising statement yet regarding the performance of Yamaha's Inline-4 engine compared to the V4 engines that have dominated MotoGP. In an internal team interview, Miller openly admitted that his initial experience riding a Yamaha completely changed his perspective on the characteristics of MotoGP engines. Miller explained that many people, including himself, had always considered the V4 engine the complete package for modern competition due to its high power and high top speed. However, after testing Yamaha's latest Inline-4 engine, developed in collaboration with Pramac, he discovered a different side that was rarely discussed. According to Miller, this new generation Inline-4 engine is much more stable, easier to control, and offers corner exit traction that the V4 engine lacks. He emphasized that its smooth yet powerful acceleration gives him more confidence when entering and exiting fast corners, a characteristic that has long been Yamaha's mainstay. Even more surprising, Miller added that the V4 engine actually has several significant weaknesses, particularly its overly aggressive power delivery, which makes the bike difficult to control in certain conditions. He even said that on some parts of the track, the V4 bike actually felt wilder and less efficient. This statement immediately caught the attention of the MotoGP paddock, given that Miller is known as a straightforward rider, who rarely makes comments that truly compare the two engine characteristics openly. This comment also served as a strong signal that Yamaha is on the right development path. With a new engine project and full support from Pramac Yamaha, Miller is optimistic that the 2025 to 2026 generation Inline-4 bike could pose a serious threat to the dominance of V4 engine manufacturers like Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia. Now fans await the race on the track to see if Miller's words are true, whether Yamaha's Inline-4 bike can bring glory back to the fold, or whether it will spark a new technology war in MotoGP. Here's the full news. In a truly shocking moment in the MotoGP paddock, Jack Miller, a rider who has just begun his new era with Pramac Yamaha, finally made a bold and unexpected statement regarding the comparison between V4 and Inline-4 engines. Miller's comments became a hot topic of discussion, not only among fans but also among technicians and team managers who closely follow the development of Yamaha's major projects. For years, the V4 engine has always been a symbol of power and efficiency in MotoGP. Ducati, KTM, and Aprilia have successfully demonstrated dominance through the V4's powerful characteristics and high top speed. Meanwhile, Yamaha's Inline-4 engine has often been considered lagging behind, especially in terms of top speed. However, now, after joining Yamaha's development project and experiencing the latest generation engine firsthand, Miller reveals something quite different from the general perception. In a private interview that was later leaked to the media, Miller said he was truly surprised by the Yamaha motorcycle's performance. He described Yamaha's latest Inline-4 engine as not only competitive, but also possessing advantages that convinced him that the Inline-4 concept remains highly relevant for modern MotoGP. Miller explained that the power character of the Inline-4 engine is much smoother, more linear, and easier to control, especially when entering hard braking zones and accelerating out of fast corners. He said the Yamaha bike gave him a sense of confidence he didn't find on the V4 bike, which can sometimes be too aggressive, too wild, and require riders to work extra hard to tame. He explained that on certain tracks, especially medium to fast corners, the Inline-4 can maintain better stability, allowing riders to maintain speed at crucial moments. "The Yamaha's handling makes me feel like I'm back in my golden years," Miller said with a laugh. However, the chuckle couldn't mask the serious praise behind his words. Furthermore, Miller mentioned that the V4 engine actually has weaknesses that are rarely acknowledged, particularly related to its overly aggressive throttle response and inconsistent bike behavior across different sections of the track. This, according to Miller, often costs riders valuable time, especially in long races where consistency is key. Miller's statement drew significant attention because it came from someone with extensive experience. He has raced for Ducati and KTM, two manufacturers that rely on V4 engines. This wealth of experience is what makes his comments so significant. Many believe that Miller's remarks weren't mere platitudes, but rather honest confessions based on first-hand experience on the latest Yamaha motorcycle. Within the Pramac Yamaha team itself, Miller's comments were met with optimism. Yamaha is aggressively developing a new generation Inline-4 that combines traditional Yamaha characteristics with improved power and efficiency. Some engineers even called the 2025 to 2026 engine the most progressive Inline-4 they've ever produced. The MotoGP paddock reacted immediately. Several analysts began reworking their predictions for next season. If Miller's claims are true, and if Yamaha can address its top speed deficit without sacrificing its handling advantage, then next season's racing could be a major turning point. The V4's dominance might be questioned once again. Furthermore, Miller's comments also put to rest speculation that he wasn't suited to Yamaha's style. On the contrary, he feels the Inline-4 allows him to express his natural riding style, smoother, more precise, and without the need to gamble on every corner entry. Now the eyes of the entire MotoGP world are on the next official test. Will Miller's comments be proven on the track? Or are these remarks just part of the psychological warfare between manufacturers? One thing is clear. Yamaha and the Inline-4 are back in the spotlight, and Jack Miller has just lit a fire under the MotoGP technology rivalry. Much better than expected, and Yamaha wants to maintain momentum until the next test. Here's the full news. A heated and tense atmosphere erupted in the paddock after a private MotoGP testing session at the Ricardo Tormo circuit in Valencia in 2025. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the rider currently the center of attention in the racing world, finally spoke out after testing Yamaha's V4 engine, a long secret and ambitious project from the Japanese manufacturer. However, the moment became even more dramatic after Yamaha issued a strict internal instruction that Toprak was prohibited from providing technical comments or public evaluations of the new engine's performance until an unspecified time. Even so, the cameras and media attention remained unstoppable. From the moment Toprak emerged from the garage after the test session, his concentrated facial expression, his barely concealed smile, and his confident body movements immediately sparked intense speculation among MotoGP fans and analysts. Many said that Toprak's expression displayed something Yamaha had lacked in recent years: hope and great potential. When he finally spoke to the media in the paddock, Toprak appeared cautious, as if every word had to pass through an internal filter. He chuckled when asked about the sensation of Yamaha's V4 engine, then responded with a short but meaningful sentence. "The bike is different from anything I've ridden before. Many aspects feel new, and I have to adapt. But I can say one thing. This bike has an interesting character. As for the rest, I can't say yet," he said with a smile that added to the already tense atmosphere before a Yamaha team member abruptly ended the brief interview. Several sources in the paddock reported that development on Yamaha's V4 engine was progressing faster and more positively than expected. There were even rumors that in one run, Toprak recorded a time not far from the top group, although the record has not been officially released and likely won't be until Yamaha feels ready. A Yamaha technician, who wished to remain anonymous, said that Toprak's aggressive riding style, known for hard braking and decisive acceleration in corners, seemed perfectly suited to the character of the V4 engine. "He gave me very detailed technical feedback. When he braked, the bike really came to life. It felt like this bike was made for him," the technician said. Yamaha's decision to switch from an Inline-4 to a V4 engine was a surprising move, considering their decades-long technical philosophy. However, competitive pressure from Ducati, KTM, and even Aprilia left Yamaha with no choice but to make radical changes. This test marked the first milestone for Yamaha in the new era of modern MotoGP, and no rider was better suited to test its limits than Toprak Razgatlioglu, known for his unique style and extreme ability to control big bikes. On social media, the moment immediately exploded. Thousands of comments emerged with various speculations, ranging from technical conspiracy theories to the belief that Toprak was the
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised